Welcome back, guys. So, we had our power issue at the end of last episode, and that's kinda still the issue. I'm just gonna give it a few seconds to see if the power holds up as soon as the sun comes up again, and then I will have to check why our accumulators are not being built at a good speed. From what I can tell from just looking at our accumulators, they're missing silver zinc batteries, and silver zinc batteries are being produced as fast as they can, but we might just add one more production so we have it at twice the speed. So let's try that, since we need batteries so many places, and this is pretty much just fine. Everything else is stacking up very nicely, except cobalt oxide. So you might have to look at that in just a little while. But let's look at the power. We are generating a surplus, and that is what we like to see. Now we just need to see if it fills it up before night comes, and yeah, hopefully we will be much better situated. But let's start the episode and the science production or research again. No reason not to. And then just let all this work. Spending whatever we have buffered up here. We're gonna run out of a lot of different kind of science quite soon. But hopefully it is fine. It seems like this is still trying to keep up, but hopefully it can without lacking too much plastic that we saw a few episodes ago. But this is great. More batteries means more accumulators, so yeah, let's just give that a few seconds to stack up. And this is still keeping up just fine. So what should we look at this episode then? Utility science is our big bottleneck, and I'm guessing that's because of the batteries we're making. Might be what they're missing. Yeah. So more production of the batteries, because this is just it's the plastic. We have to spend some time on the plastic. Oh, that's a bit sad. But to be honest, I thought we solved it already. But it seems we need more propane being produced. So it might just be copying this setup a few times, and hopefully generating enough plastic, because this is not running nearly as fast as it should. So we have it all beaconed. Beaconed. That's not beaconed, and I kinda want that, I think. No, it seems it's fine like this. So let's just try and do a copy paste of this and see if we can produce enough plastic. So take that just over here, put you down. Oh, that's the beacon for that one. Take that and just put down a beacon over here. There. And let's see if this is gonna help us out with getting more of what we need. But damn, look at that. We need way more solar panels. Way more. So luckily that is extremely easy to do, and even more importantly, we might have to upgrade our little blueprint right here and say it with these built in, since they are kinda needed at the moment a lot of places. So seal this, and hopefully it still fits if we do this. does. And that should help a bit on the migration here. Because we're gonna go into big troubles in such a small amount of time. More solar panels, please. How far down are we going? To right there. Look at that mess. Blueprint. And fixing all our issues we had with too many charging right here. Look at the swarm. Is this our solar fields being built now? Seems so. And this should be better by tomorrow. Yeah, cool. And we kind of need to get this done in quite fast even. How's the rest of our production going down here? This is also working now. Let's do another. It's called propane gas. I think it's called propane gas. Good, so that should work. Now we just need the input, the methanol gas, right here. Luckily that is, oh wait, yeah, same production. Are you lacking anything? Not there. Not in the water department. So it's pretty much just doubling this will save us. So grab, oh, we need the beacons as well. Nope. Grab that. Remove what's up here. This small amount. And the rest should be fine, I think. So let's try this. Fit it in one more time. Oh, we need to remove the roboport as well. Of course, no roboports. So remove that setup. And then we can place it down. What's about the same height? Might have to move it down a bit. So right there. And of course the robots had issues again at night. But hopefully this will speed up things even more. Yeah. They all have water, just producing too slowly. But our solar farms have been built. Took no time at all. That is good to see. Of course I need to do this little setup here. Can I do it without? Nope, I can't. But I should be able to do it just like this. Remove the solar panels. And just place this down a few times. Let's see anywhere else they're getting stuck. Not really, and in base they're also keeping up decently. But to be honest, let's do a new blueprint of our Mark II one. So get that. Is the correct setup for everything. Thank you. And let's put that into the book. Like right there. And let's see with roboports. So let's see where our robots getting stuck. We have one in here that's being bottlenecked a bit. Let's give it a few because it has the old chargers. Get you away and get you away. And then we should be able to fit in a few more. Here's also an issue. But this won't be an issue in the future when we keep this in the blueprint at all times. Seems everything else is running quite smoothly, I think. Yep, we have a bit slower ones. Those are just the fusion reactor ones, so that's just the way I like it. Small look at the last ones. It's all good now. And yeah. Let's just expand our solar field a bit more, so we don't run into any issues ever again. Let's start down here. To here. Hopefully I can get it to fit in somewhere. Guess not. Oh, stupid thing from there. Always makes this so difficult. Do this, then I should be able to put them down where I want them. Here, 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 and let's just do one more. No, right, that's fine. That will fill in most of them. Let's fill this out. And then we should have enough solar power for the foreseeable future. At least that is what I'm hoping. And they should all get delivered quite fast, since we should have a stockpile. Oh, we have used the stockpile, so we had a stockpile, which is now completely gone. So, that is good. All of these have buffered up to maximum. So has the green. So now the issue is this. Auto production science. And whatever it is missing, because that is what's holding up the base. Pretty much just stopped how much we need. Assembly machines Mark II. Why are we missing that? Ain't we producing those in the base? Or they're only being produced up here somewhere? We should have production for them somewhere. In here. Let's just check to be sure. Right here. I've been missing steel. How can we miss steel? Of all things. That's, oh, it's probably because of oxygen or something stupid like that. That it can't produce. No, oxygen is fine. Why is steel... Steel is fine as well. Okay, did I miss something extremely important on there? Did it just... Or what happened? But that's one of the last things we have to work towards. Where did it go? Right here. It is steel plates. It's because it's full of other things. Oh, these are stuck and can't put in because they have... Ugh, you stupid thing. Wow, getting stuck because it can't put any more because the stack inserter is too high. That's exactly what happened. Oh well, that's a new first. So let's just do some more inputs, because that is definitely a bottleneck, is the input. And this should fix it all. So we never have that issue again. Let's just see. Come on, this should kick our base into... Yeah, look at that. It all went down like 2 minutes ago. 2. And it's all because of you. But what are all my robots doing? It's like they're on holiday. They're trying to place down this. Yeah, go little biters. You're fine. But what are the rest of my construction robots doing? Oh well, it will be built at some point, and then hopefully it will be fixed, or else I can just help it out. Because for some reason they don't have time to work. Stupid robot. Whoa, that went insanely fast to fill that. There we go, surplus. Great, great, great. So, now everything should be back up to speed. This is working as fast as it can, the same with this. These are more than enough. And electronic circuit boards. Even though we're going 13k, we're not producing enough. Is it just that you can't produce fast enough, even though we have 4 of you doing it? Seems so. So that's at least easy enough to solve. Let's just put down 2 more. Right there. And then hopefully this will catch up in the near future. And then we have pretty much the speed we need. And these just keep launching. 552. We could make it one more time. Pretty much just remove this little setup here that we have. There's no reason for it. So let's just remove these 2. That one and that one. Get some more rocket launches going. If I just copy paste this and put it down like right here. That should buff both of them with 2 times speed beacons. Pretty much going from whatever, how much speed this has. Oh yeah, 28 crafting speed. Does it give that much? Oh, it's because this one is touching it as well. Wow, that makes that insanely fast. But with the opening and closing, we kinda need to do it like this. Let's just check one thing. Rocket silo, so it should get built at some point. Get you away. Get in some better roboports. There we go. But it's quite fun what's going on with my robots right now, and why they're building so slow. If they are just far out into the world and takes forever to get back, that might be the issue. But there's no way to know that. So let's just keep it like this, and hopefully they will figure it out. So what is the next thing we should look at? It's probably still just the productivity science, or production science I think it's called. Production science. Still the assembly machines, and the assembly machines are still lacking something. Assembler Mark 1. That's missing basic inserters. They are requesting them, but not... Oh, it just needs another input. There we go. And then this should go at the same speed again. Look how fast it fills up. It's great. But that is a limiting factor on the factory right now, is pretty much how fast these inserters can take things in and out. And as you can see, it's not fast enough. This kinda lags out. So a different design might be needed if you want these to go faster, because even putting down more speed beacons won't help us at this point. It just kinda, yeah, it's kinda limited by this. We could just spend a small amount getting this one and see if that can help. There's 16 more rocket launches we have to do, or about 8 more. But yeah, missing rocket control units now as the limiting factor. Is that just the production of it again, like the rest of it? I think it is. So if we just take that one and put it directly over there, take a speed beacon and put it right here, I think is the right place. Yes, and put down a substation just to get some extra power. That should increase our rocket control unit production and make everything run a lot smoother. Or we could almost just copy this top part, since that's pretty much a rocket, top 4 is pretty much the rocket launch components. So it might be better just doing this to that and see if our base can handle that at some point. Solar power is just keep rising, but it's having a hard time keeping up. I have to I kinda have to face that fact, but that's just the way it is with this mega base at the moment. I could probably have made it bigger from the get-go, but I didn't know how much was needed to make 2 million. And this seems like a pretty decent size, since we're almost halfway done to the 2 million. So it's I think it would have hurt us in the long run if you made it bigger in the beginning, since we would have been overbuilding a lot of things. So I think this is quite cool. And let's go up here and turn off all these buffers, since we don't need to buffer anything anymore. Just take it down so we don't buffer anymore. Or we could just keep buffering it. It's only 16k. Let's do that, because in case, then we can see what's lacking, really lacking. And it's still that, and we have quite a bit of surplus of our space science still. But we're only about 200 launches away from having enough. They are all ready. Just missing satellites. And satellites are lacking because of, yeah, a lot of things that are getting crafted as fast as they can. So this should go 1-to-1 now, and be able to make these at a decent speed as soon as it gets delivered. On the way. Yeah. So. Come on. And it's still missing plastic. But we did expand plastic over here just a few minutes ago, and we are producing more. But we're missing the methanol, the methanol we did expand. So that should be producing faster. But that limits us with the methane gas. Wherever we have that, which is probably one of the older ones, we might not have marked it on the map. Which is quite unfortunate, since that is kind of a bottleneck. Methanol gas. Methanol gas. This production seems a lot better. Is there something I'm missing? Plastic propane, methanol gas. Oh, this might actually be, because we're making this one with the carbon dioxide, but we can also do it with these two. That might actually be quite a good production for this. Green castle is easy. Synthesis gas. We should have enough of everywhere. Yeah, because residual gas and steam can make it. So that wouldn't be too bad to do that production. What do you guys think? Should that be what we do next episode, trying to make more methanol gas, or should we just double this one for now? I think that might be what we do, just for a quick fix, because we have what we need. So let's just try and do this quite fast. Right here, let's find a place for it. Over here. And say right there. Methanol gas. Please just produce all this for us. And hopefully it will make this a lot better. But our base is running quite smoothly. Love seeing it from the air. Our main supply lines of coal and whatnot from here down to the smelting area. Small amount still going to the steam, but it's not that much anymore, since we have so much solar now. That is slowly being built. Might also what's taxing our system a bit. Taking pretty much all our plastic. And our plastic is in the midst of being solved. Just needs a bit of power. And I should probably have beaconed a lot of this before I moved it. So I think that's the last thing I do this episode, is just kind of beaconing this. Since it's one of the last things that's not beaconed. From what I can tell. Where did it go? Beacon, beacon, beacon. Right there. So we need to beacon the inputs. Oh, this is right there. So let's just change this one over. So here, put a beacon right there. That should get that part of it. So if you do one here, do the same over here. Yeah, let's just do a few beacons like this. Hits everything except the output of that one, which for some reason is a bit higher. That might just be me. But of course that's going to give us another bottleneck. But that is fine for now. Carbon dioxide. Oh, that's just coal. We can easily fix that. And it should be fixed down here. No, not here. carbon dioxide. Right here, beacons. It's just because we're not requesting enough coal. So let's just speed up this entire process by requesting a lot more coal. Let's give it a 2000. That is fine. That's going to give us robots something to do, and hopefully give us a lot more carbon dioxide. So let's just see the coal come in. Wonder if you can see it on the map. It might be this entire line here. Might be the coal yeah, look at that. That's all the coal coming in to this area. So just coming in and filling these, making this produce a lot faster, making barrels a lot faster. Actually hitting the limits, so just doing this will solve that issue. Take those, turn it around, just run right here and there. Let's see if this solves all our plastic issues. And that's the first thing we look at next episode, is just how efficient this has made parts of the base. So thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you'll join me for the last half of Faster Than Light's propulsion system and getting the FTL drive and pretty much finishing Space Progression Summary and the SpaceXMod. So like and subscribe, and then I'll see you next episode. Bye guys.